It is definitely not too late to get vaccinated, and it remains extremely important.
Spring may be inching closer, but the cold and flu season isn't going away. Manitoba doctors are urging people to get up to date on their vaccines amid a recent rise in flu cases across the province.
Worryingly, we're seeing a trend year over year in terms of decrease in influenza vaccinations. Right now, we're less than a quarter of Manitobans who are vaccinated when it comes to influenza.
While vaccination rates for both influenza and COVID-19 have declined, cases of the flu are alarmingly trending in the opposite direction, with provincial data showing over 2,000 cases of influenza this season.
We're not seeing an uptick in mortality, but comparatively to this time last year, we're seeing about 1/3 increase in presentations to our emergency departments in terms of respiratory virus presentations. So the system is definitely strained right now.
Just last week, the Winnipeg Regional Health Authority reported over 500 new cases of influenza, 11 times the amount they had at this time last year.
When you start thinking about things like healthcare access or healthcare delivery, if you have to now kind of reposition a lot of your available resources to a particular disease or an outbreak, now you're having to basically borrow those resources from somewhere else.
Associate Professor and Canada Research Chair at the University of Manitoba, Jason Kinderchuk, says it's difficult to determine why the sudden surge in cases, but says it could relate to anything from weather patterns to access to lower vaccine uptake.
While as an individual you may not have gotten it one year, that does not mean the next year or the following years you also are going to be protected, and that risk is still there.
I think there's vaccine misinformation that we're still working on combating. And I think the extremely late respiratory virus season this year has made it challenging to have that push for vaccinations.
With provincial data showing influenza A's test positivity rate at over 27%, health officials want to remind people it's not too late to get vaccinated. In Winnipeg, Neve Van Pelt, City News.